Hey guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to talk about the Kuva Bramma that was shown off on the latest dev stream, and some concerns I have with this weapon. Now, I'm making this video hopefully that DE will see this and hopefully fix these issues that I immediately see with this weapon. Overall, my opinion so far of what we've seen of the weapon is that it is completely useless. Now, for those of you who missed the dev stream, the Kuva Bramma is like a hybrid between the lens and the Tsar. It's an explosive bow that shoots cluster bombs. It also has a pretty fast charge rate and decent supporting stats, but it has a lot of drop as well, so not a whole lot of range. Now, it being an explosive weapon, it has self-damage. Now, in the dev stream, Rebecca was using this weapon unmodded, but the self-damage was so high on this weapon that it nearly killed her Nova with redirection, with only one cluster. And just for reference, an unmodded lens can't even kill Loki. So that's a lot of self-damage for just an unmodded weapon. Now, Rebecca did have God mode on, so maybe if she didn't have God mode on, it probably would have killed her. The weapon also shoots its clusters in a cross-like pattern, which means that you're going to get splashback. There's almost always going to be a cluster shooting back at your direction, so you're going to have to move out of the way immediately. Somehow, which is kind of similar to the Tsar and how its clusters can splash back sometimes when it hits things, but the Tsar doesn't have any self-damage on its clusters, just the initial shot. Now, Rebecca did mention cautious shot, but the problem with cautious shot, and yes, there's more problems with cautious shot, I know. The cautious shot doesn't work on bows or secondary weapons, so you can't use it on something like the lens or the angstrom. You can only equip cautious shot on weapons that can also equip the firestorm mod. And that includes the weapons that don't even have self-damage, like the Ignis, for example. Why the fuck would you want cautious shot on the Ignis? I don't know. So now you might be thinking, well, you can just use a tank frame, right? But that doesn't solve the other problem that the Kuva Bramma has. Now, the Kuva Bramma has 15 ammo, but here's the thing. The lens has built-in ammo mutation. The Kuva Bramma doesn't have that. It uses a sniper ammo pool, which spawns a lot less frequently than the other ammo types, making either ammo mutation or ammo drum needed on this thing. Ammo mutation for endless missions, and ammo drum for short missions, where you can start with nearly double the arrows. Now, you could run carrier to potentially fix that problem, but now you're running an entire loadout just to use one weapon, which is wildly inefficient. There are a few solutions I propose. I'd either propose removing self-damage on the weapon entirely, which is probably not going to happen, or what they could do is do the same thing they did with the Tsar a while ago, and make it so that only the clusters don't have self-damage, but the initial shot does. Or if they're not going to do either of those things, they need to adjust cautious shot so you can use it on every weapon type. Like, for example, I'd really like to use that mod on the Phantasma for its alt fire, but you can't do that. And with these solutions, that way you can at least have the Exilus slot free for just to fix the ammo problem with the weapon. But yeah, what do you guys think of the Kuva Bramma, and what are your thoughts on potential solutions that could potentially fix this weapon, hopefully before release? But anyway, guys, that's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.